Championship titles will be decided here in the foothills of Okayama, which not only hosts the penultimate Fanatec GT Asia event and Fanatec Japan Cup season finale, but also SRO's first ever standalone GT4 races in Asia. But first, a word on Okayama, where Takeshi Kimura and Kei Cozzolino defeated Prince Jeffrey Ibrahim and Nick Foster in a dramatic championship showdown 11 months ago. The former Pacific Grand Prix venue is a regular on the domestic Super GT and Super Formula schedules, but rarely hosts international series. Indeed, last year's Fanatec GT Asia round was the first since 2010. Now for the championship permutations, and we're starting with the overall GT3 situation as the season enters its critical final third. Luca Stoltz has clashing commitments this weekend, so only his co-driver, Prince Abu Bakr Ibrahim, who's instead joined by Michael Grenier, can clinch the title here. 888 JMR's Mercedes-AMG needs to win, finish second and have other results go its way across the two races for Ibrahim to establish an unassailable advantage before Sepang. Although mathematically possible, that's also highly unlikely. But according to Puvsak and Anthony Liu, both start 9 points behind, while Motegi's Race 2 winner, Du Wei, is another 6 further back. In truth, all three drivers require an absolute shocker here for Ibrahim to win the title. Fanatec Japan Cup is a very different story. Following rounds at Fuji, Suzuka and Motegi, the championship within a championship concludes this weekend, and potentially as early as race 1 on Saturday. Three crews can still win the overall GT3 title, but Porsche Center Okazaki's Hiroaki Nagai and Yuta Kamimura start as hot favourites after winning twice at Motegi and establishing a 17-point lead. Finishing 5th or better in race 1 could be enough for Nagai and Kamimura to seal the crown, although that will depend on the results of D-Station's Satoshi Hoshino and Tomonobu Fuji, and BMW M Team Studies' Tomohide Yamaguchi and Seiji Ara, who remain mathematical contenders. Elsewhere, Comet Racing's Yusuke Yamasaki and Yorikatsu Sajiko start as overwhelming Japan Cup AM-class championship favourites thanks to their 37-point lead over Masaki Nishikawa and Atsushi Tanaka. But the focus isn't solely on GT3 this weekend. SRO stages its first ever standalone GT4 races here at Okayama, which count towards both the overall and Fanatec Japan Cup championships. Just like Fanatec GT Asia, the two GT4 races will last 1 hour, feature 2 drivers per car and require 1 mandatory pit stop halfway through. They also include this year's 2 primary title contenders, YZ Racing with BMW M Team Study and Czech shop Kaimania Racing, whose drivers are separated by 16 points. Toyota Gazoo Racing Indonesia can also still win the driver's title at Sepang, but only if results go their way this weekend. The rest of the entry includes Aston Martin, Mercedes-AMG and McLaren, whose Artura is making its Asia debut. A reminder that all 4 races are live on SRO's GT World YouTube channel, as well as across Japan on J Sports Digital and TV channels.